Yeah, okay. So that was your number one.
Yeah,
You didn't
that's
leave
number
any
one.
suspense for the viewers. You're just like, bam, here's my number one.
Oh, do you know what? It's number five. It's number five.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hello, everyone. We are on episode two of, that's four, two of Collector's Corner. And this time we are going to be talking with Charlie. And I am super excited. I met Charlie through the Monster High community and has been a great friend throughout the whole, I guess, fandom of Monster High, and has been very kind to me and has been willing to do a Collector's Corner episode with me. And for those who don't know, Collector's Corner is a series that I will be doing on my channel, and I will be releasing it hopefully once every month. And that's if anybody wants to collab with me and just share off their top 5 in their collection. It doesn't have to be Monster High, it doesn't have to be dolls, it doesn't have to be whatever one category it puts you in. It can be anything that you collect. So if you want to be on an episode of Collector's Corner, feel free to reach out to me via email. The email is in my channel description, or you can just simply find me on Instagram and message me there. Same name as my YouTube channel. Now let's go ahead and introduce Charlie and see what his top 5 in his collection are. All right, Charlie, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you. If you want to go ahead and just let everyone know a little bit about you, and then we can go ahead and go into your top collection.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Charlie. I've been collecting dolls. Well, I had dolls as a kid, and then obviously I had like a dark age where I didn't have any toy collecting, and then
I like how you put that as dark age. Like
the
your
dark
age.
ages.
The dark age is why I didn't collect anything. Like it was bad.
my sad years.
But I bet you saved money. No.
True, very true, yeah. So I think I started recollecting probably on like the tail end of Monster High, so that was probably like 2015, I would guess. 14,
Okay.
15, I don't know. So yeah, I kind of started my collection with my adult collection with Monster High.
Okay.
And then it's kind of like branched from there.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's pretty much my whole story.
All right. Well, that sounds interesting. I've been collecting. Well, I've collected since I was younger, but then like I didn't adult collect till like 2011, and that like started with Disney, and then
Yeah.
like about a year or so ago, it went into Monster High. And I know a lot of people are like, "You're not a real Monster High fan," blah blah blah. But you know what? Whatever. I collect what I want to collect. So.
Yeah, I mean, you were quite late to Monster High there.
I am, but I think it's because I like the G3 aesthetics more because of the range of body types and everything, and that's what I liked about the dolls. I haven't watched any of it, so y'all who are watching it later, sorry but not sorry. I have a busy life. But anyways, I digress. This is about you. Let me go ahead and change cameras, and we can start with whatever you want to start with first, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right, so I already put myself as an itty bitty camera, and you are a big screen, so you are going to be the highlight and the collection that you have. So whichever one you want to start with first. What do you mean, gross?
Okay, I feel like I need a little. You know what? I'll just hold stuff up. So
okay, that's fine.
My first little showcase for you is obviously no surprise, but it is a Monster High.
Okay.
And oh wait, where's my camera?
Right there. Yeah.
Venus was the first Monster High doll that I ever got, and the reason why I love this doll so specifically was firstly because of the shaved head. I know that is such a product of the time. Like I find that the ugliest thing ever now, but this doll I basically fell in love with it on the shelf, but I was too like, oh no, I can't buy that. That's like a child's toy. That's a
Right.
girl's toy. And obviously the whole narrative of that has changed now.
Right.
But I want to guess it was like 2011 or 12, right, when this one came out. I'm not sure. But basically, I was in my final year of university, away from home, and I was like, I'm gonna go buy this. And I got it on eBay secondhand, and it's still the one that I have now. So it didn't come in a box or anything. But yeah, she just holds a special place because of that reason. Like, she was kind of like the gateway drug into Monster High, and in turn, like the gateway drug into like doll collecting as a whole as well. So she's a big slay to me. And then I brought the G3 one along for this little showcase as well.
I love the G3 one. I love it.
So do I.
But
so do I.
You're a lot of people are gonna hate me, but I love it more than the G1.
Honestly, objectively, I actually agree with you, right?
Okay.
So I think that this one is a much more cute and attractive doll. I never would have questioned it, but when you look at them together, this one's kind of got, I don't know, she's still got a certain charm to her, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, this was ironically, this was the gateway into G3 for me as well. And it was kind of only fitting that like it was the same character. But I kind of just wanted to show this one to be like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I only like G1, G3's rubbish.
Are you calling
think
me
they're
out
very
from the
different.
beginning of what I said? Just
No,
kidding.
but like when you look online, there's like so much, you know, is the word animosity? I don't know if that's a bit.
Between
Yeah,
G1 and
yeah.
G3, yeah. I
And I just think
understand
at the
that.
end of the day, I understand it as well. I think the thing is they serve very different purposes. I think one is more like G1, at least
Like
at the beginning.
nostalgia kind of thing to people and a different
Yeah.
meaning. I get that, yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's probably where I'm at. Like, I didn't really grow up with or like start collecting with the G1, so I don't really have that connection that a lot of people do have with the
Yeah.
dolls.
Yeah.
Unlike the G3, like I like those more. But I do have some
Yeah.
G1s that I like Rochelle. I have all of those G1s because
I
Rochelle's
watched your
probably
video.
yeah, that one's probably my favorite, but other than that, I don't really have a lot of G1.
But yeah, so that's my number one.
Number 1 or number 5? Is this your favorite? Like going from bottom to top or top
I'm gonna
to
put it
bottom?
at number one in terms of like sentiment and what they mean to me.
Okay.
So we're gonna go in that level. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah, okay. So that was your number 1.
Yeah.
You didn't
That's
leave
number
any
one.
suspense for the viewers. You're just like, bam, here's my number 1.
Oh, do you know what? It's number 5. It's number 5.
I'm just kidding. You could do whatever you want. This is yours, and I'm letting you run it. So whichever you want.
No, we'll put that at number 5.
Are you
Whatever.
sure?
Whatever.
Is that what you want? This is your collection. You tell me. Is that really your number 5? Like, out of all the ones that you picked right now.
It's
at
my
them.
number. It's a mixed bag. I'm gonna put it at number 5 in terms of like those quality of those items, but I'll
Okay.
put it at number 1 in terms of sentiment.
Okay.
That's so diplomatic. I'm being
Okay.
so stupid right now.
You're fine. Okay, let's see what the next one is. What was your number 4?
Okay, number 4. I've got some dolls that are kind of older.
Okay.
But they're not actually older to me, but I bought them relatively recently just because I was on an insane eBay trip late in the night. And I guess because they're newer to me as well, it's kind of a bit more why they're on this list, maybe. These are
The Star Wars.
from Star Wars, yeah. So they're from 1999, and they are called the Portrait Collection. And I bought them in box, and I unboxed them, even though you're not supposed to do that. But
you can do whatever
I
you
just-
want.
yeah, I know, right? And they weren't that expensive. So a fun little story about like a lot of the Star Wars merch in that era is they really over anticipated how much demand there was going to be for Star Wars products. So a lot of the Phantom Menace stuff is very cheap because there's so much of it and no one really wanted it. This one, yeah, it's just cute. So this one I think is called the Red Senate gown, if I'm not mistaken. And it's not like they were aimed at like adult collectors, but the quality isn't even that much higher than the Playline one. Like, it is a bit like there's a lot of stuff going on, but like she's got all this cool pleated detail. But then when you turn it around, she's doing what classic fashionista Barbie does. And there's no.
They gypped out in the back. They're like, here you go. Well, because it was, like you said, intended to stay in the box.
Exactly. So I uncovered these secrets.
I know, right? You're exposing them.
I am. So these are also, I think they're, I'm going to have to check this. So maybe you can write it on the screen, but I think they're actually Hasbro. I don't think they're Mattel.
What were they called?
They're called the Portrait Collection.
Okay. You can continue and I'll look.
Okay. This one I've actually put on a made-to-move body because when I opened her and turned her head, the plastic was so brittle that her head snapped off.
Oh my
god. So she's on a different body now. But there's fun little details here.
So she's on a different body? Like a different, like...
Yeah, so this red one is still on the original body.
Okay.
And I think it's on a... Is Cindy Dolls? Is that by Hasbro?
I don't know who Cindy is. Who's Cindy?
Stop it. You don't know who Cindy is?
Cindy Lou Who from The
Cindy
Grinch?
Lou Who, yeah.
No, I don't know it.
Okay, well, whoever makes Cindy Dolls, they made these. And basically, she's on that body. But this one is now not. But like a lot of the details on here, she's got like metal ear cuffs and like real feathers.
That's cool.
This thing's metal. Just some cute little bits and pieces going on. And she's actually completely bald under this little headscarf as well, which is kind of hideous. But
yeah, don't take that off.
No. But yeah, I just think they're really
Hasbro
cute.
is the manufacturer.
I knew it. I just didn't want to be like, it's definitely Hasbro. And then people might be in the comments like, you're an idiot. You don't know anything about that.
Who cares what other people think? As long as you're happy, who cares? Who cares? I don't. No. I call myself
Especially when
out,
you didn't know
though.
who she was.
I beat everybody to the punch before they could get to me. I'm gonna insult myself before you insult me. Those are cute. I like those.
They're cute, right? Yeah. And they've just got like a lot of fun details. Like she's got like embroidered little bits.
Yeah. That's really
It's cute.
cool.
Yeah.
So number 3 in your top 5.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Yes. Okay. So number 3 goes to what am I going to put number 3? I'm going to put this. Okay. This is really rogue, and this isn't a doll.
I already know what your number 1 is, by the way. But your number 3. Yeah, you showed me, right? Was that the one you showed me? Well, we're not gonna. We'll just wait till we get there, and then I'll say I do it.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Okay, what's that? Okay, number 3, go.
Number 3 on my list is not a doll at all, but it's actually an action figure. So here he is.
Yeah, move it over that way a little bit. Yeah, there we go. It's because my big head is over here on this side.
So this is number 3, and basically it's an action figure of Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man. And he's completely articulated, and he came with like different hands and arms and just loads of random stuff. And it's basically part of a line called the Table Museum line, and it's by Figma, which is a Japanese action figure company. So other ones in the line is like Michelangelo's David and Venus de Milo. But I just like this one because it's got a lot of arms, and I just thought it was really cool. And it kind of, I don't know, it's just not something you see in a figure every day, is it?
Yeah. I think it's cool. I'm looking at all the other ones here too. And I see that they have like I guess like the mermaid one, the Venus, the Birth of Venus. By like by Botticelli.
Oh, what a lovely accent you just pulled that off with.
Did I really? Or are you lying?
Yeah. I have no idea.
But yeah, those, like you said, well, earlier, the part that I'm probably editing out, that they are a little bit pricey. But yeah, they are really, really good quality. Like I mentioned before, probably not something for me, just because I have a wide range of fandoms that... Yeah, but this is a really cool item for your collection for sure. I'm sure like when people come and visit, they're gonna be like, what is this? And you're gonna be like, you don't know artwork? This is by Leonardo da Vinci.
It makes me look very cultured.
Did you break it? Did you break it? Oh, okay. Does it pop back in?
It pops back on.
Okay, good. I'm like, you broke it!
Imagine. You've literally
you throw it, you're like, down. You know what? It's not my number 3 anymore.
No, he's just really cool. He's really cool. I'm gonna keep censoring it as I hold it up, but
thank you.
It's just cool because it was obviously an illustration, right? So it's like an illustration in 3D.
That is cool, especially like the artwork and from the actual
so it comes with like a backdrop thing that you can like
it does. I was gonna ask you that because I was Googling and I see the figure with a backdrop thing, but you didn't share that with me. How rude. No, I'm just kidding.
I know.
Like they have angel ones too that are really cool.
Isn't that the little cherub ones? The little baby angels?
Yes. I'm like, what's a cherub?
Me, I'm a cherub. I actually have those ones, but I have like some strange knockoffs of those ones.
Oh. The ones you
so they don't
printed. I'm just kidding.
No, they would be top quality, and they were. No. Okay, so my next one is, again, I'm kind of cheating here because I'm going to show 2 at the same time.
Okay.
And one of these, it was actually just arrived this morning, so it's fresh off the boat, literally. So this is what I was going to show you. This is a Silkstone Barbie. Oh, wait. That one's peeking in. She's Okay, right. So this is a Silkstone Barbie. And I've only got one of these. And obviously they're really cool and really expensive. Have you got one of these?
I don't.
Do you like them?
They're cute. I think for me, I have to pick and choose what I collect because I collect Disney, I collect Sailor Moon, I collect Monster High, I also like all this other stuff. So it's like, I need to pick and choose what I want. But if I had unlimited money, I would probably get other stuff. And if I had unlimited space, I'd probably get more.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the bane of every collector, isn't it? Like how much space. But I recommend these if you haven't got any. I mean, I've got one, so I'm acting like I'm really well versed in these. But it's basically, for people that don't know what Silkstones are, it's obviously the vintage 1959 Barbie head, but they're actually like they're called Silkstones because they're sort of made of like a resin material, so it's like really heavy and it's like solid, and they just have impeccable little fashions. Like look at her, and instead of Velcro, they've got I'm going to be saying
or like this. Latches.
Yeah, they've got the little snappy things.
Oh, okay.
And she's got like painted fingernails and toenails, and she's just really cute. She's a really cute little fun, sexy bitch. Wait, can I swear?
That's fine. Yeah, you're good.
You can beat that out. But yeah, what I love about these is they're obviously very vintage and retro inspired. And I love the fact that I got this in an era where it's lagging again, isn't it?
No,
I can tell by your face.
no.
Okay.
You're good.
Basically, there was an era where this like line was dying down a bit. It's now gone, but it's coming back. But the last few sold really cheap. So I actually, believe this or not, I got this for £25. And she now sells for like £250.
Oh wow. Isn't
and
that weird how that happens? Like dolls go on clearance and then they just go right back up with inflation and all that stuff.
It's
just like,
crazy.
I bought that for $2 and now it's $500.
Yeah. Okay. I was quickly going to show this.
Yes.
This is like a bonus to this one.
Okay.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. Is that the bathing suit one? But in a different outfit?
This is actually a reproduction. So this is like a playline kind of thing.
Okay.
And this is on a made-to-move body. So
and it came
that's
that
like way? No, it didn't. This is a little custom job by me.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So I got this head, which is from a reproduction, but I got it online. I don't know if I'm allowed to say websites, but I got it on a certain Chinese retailer.
Okay, you can say whatever you want.
This shit's from AliExpress. And then I like dremeled out her head so that it would fit on a made-to-move. And the idea of this is I wanted to have like a more, ignore this outfit, it's ugly as hell. I wanted to have like a more playline-y version of this one.
Okay, understood.
That I can like pose and set up in a dream house that I don't own. You know, that kind of thing. So she's like a bonus, but this is the actual one for number 4. Or number 2.
Number 2. You're going backwards again. No, just kidding.
Sorry, I can't count. My
You're
brain
good.
is smooth.
Okay, those are cute.
Yeah.
I
So
wouldn't.
she literally came this morning. I did this.
Oh, that's the one that
especially for
came.
today.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were
So
like,
just
I'm
ripped
getting it ready for today.
Yeah. I just ripped some other poor girlie's head off, and she's now. Someone's been scalped on the floor.
All right. So, are you ready? Number one.
Number 1 isn't what you think it is. I'm going to save that as my bonus one. If we can
Oh,
actually
that
manage
one's
to
your
get
bonus one. Okay, so now it clicked to you to which one I thought was gonna be number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1, I'm gonna be surprised now.
You are going to be surprised. So this dude.
That is the one!
No, okay, well, I don't know what one you think I'm going to do.
That was the one that you showed me!
So this is my number 1.
Okay.
I have a bonus one.
Okay.
But this is number 1. I whatever you deem this as, an action figure, a doll, whatever.
Mhm.
This is how do you describe this? It's basically like an art doll, right? So it's by a dude in China, and it's called 13th Block. That's the name of the brand.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure it's just one dude that like collaborates with other artists and stuff. But I actually found there's kind of a whole world of like Chinese doll artists that kind of have an emphasis on like streetwear and more like cartoony, anime sort of faces.
I love that. When you showed it to me, I was like, it's so cool, and I love like the quality of the clothing and all that stuff too. And you said it has interchangeable faces and stuff, right?
It does. What, should I go grab those? Because I didn't actually bring that to the table.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want to, you can.
I'm just terrified that it's going to lag again. Basically, for everyone watching, he's got a sad face, but if you take his hair off, you can take his face off, and then he has different expressions that you can then like click on. And he's also got movable and interchangeable eyes inside, working zipper. And he's got like actual working zippers and like drawstrings, and he's got stuff going on the back with zips and all of the pockets and everything. And he's even got like shoelaces, and like the shoes are like different.
Oh yeah, that's really detailed and all that. I even when you showed me, I was like, I really like that. That's cool.
It's the coolest, and he's got this little hat, which is fabric as well, a little NASA hat.
But yeah, that was your number one, and yes. I like that one for sure a lot. Now let's see your bonus one, and then we can close it out.
Okay, my bonus one is this. Did I show you this?
No. You did show me that one. That's the one you made, right? That's the doll that you are making, but you didn't finish, right?
Also correct. Thank you for dragging me.
I didn't. Me too. We've had a conversation about it, so you did show me both of them. So yes, I do like that. The bonus. It's unique and something that you had made. I applaud you for all your hard work that you're doing in making a doll of me. That's I'm kidding. Go ahead and tell us a little bit more about it.
Sure. So this is a 3D printed head that I have designed, and I can show you the non-painted one as well. So the idea is like, it's a dream of mine to have like a doll line, specifically like male dolls, because I just feel like they don't get that much representation, you know?
Yeah.
So the idea of this is it's going to be like a character-based doll line, so each of them will have names, but I'm still working on the body. I did a little test, like a tiny test, it's not going to be this small. So you can see that his head's going to move around and stuff. And then I've got some variations of the paint. Let me just hold these up together.
You had other ones. That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had other ones. I like that. I love the diversity and everything that you've given to them. One of them needs to have like all of the full facial hair, like me. No.
So, I will make one of you. Don't you worry.
Yay!
But like, I'm trying to get something that's kind of like cute.
That's
but
really
also
good. And you hand painted them?
Yeah, these are hand painted. This one down here was actually painted by an ex.
Oh.
These two are painted by me, so I'm showing these two off. But the idea is that they're gonna really slay. This is very ambitious, but I'd like to do like a whole, either like a comic, like a webisode thing that is around these like characters that live in like a same like building or flat or apartment or something. Probably going to be a comic rather than an animated thing, because that's going to take a lot more resources.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my bonus.
That's really cool. I like that. And it seems like the computer or the camera is lagging again, but before we close, where can everyone find you if they want to follow you, or if you want to give that information out there so they can catch up with you later in your collection?
Yes, and I can see it without lag. So you can follow me on Instagram at Charlie J Goddard, or I use that username everywhere, so you can find me there. I've got some other Instagram accounts as well, but if you reach out to that one, I can point you to my doll Instagram or my action figure Instagram or like my professional Instagram. But yeah, see you online, I guess.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Charlie, for coming in.
No problem.
I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to do this for me.
Of course.
I will catch you later, and sorry for the lags and the issues that we've been having.
That was my fault.
I think it's probably because we are far. You're
across the Atlantic.
Yeah, but I appreciate you coming in, and thank you.
No problem.
Thank you again, Charlie, for collabing with me on episode 2 of Collector's Corner. I appreciate you. You had a great collection, and I had fun reviewing them with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below of what you think of Charlie's collection or his top 5. And if you want to collab with me in the future, like I mentioned at the beginning, there is info in my description for my email and Instagram. Go ahead and DM me and we can set something up. I'm more than happy to schedule something. Just let me know. And I also want to give a shout out, because I forgot at the beginning of this video, to all my current subscribers. Thank y'all for tuning in and supporting my channel. If you are new to my channel and you like my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are just here, hit that like button as well to help support my channel. Anyways, thank y'all for coming in. And as always, I hope you have a great day, a great night, wherever you're at today. And remember to stay kind to yourself. Simply Rye, out.